Big Lou Barbecue. I'm Big Lou, and this is what I've got going on for you. I'm going to cook some country style ribs. Now, country style ribs are just slices of pork butt. They're not really ribs. And with the pork butt, you know, you can cook it to pulled pork, and they'll slice it up into pork steaks, and they'll slice it into thin strips and call those country style ribs. So that's what we're doing. We're going to cook some country style ribs as if they were pork steaks. But wait, got something to tell you. Do you know my buddy Rich up in West Virginia at Rich's River Smokers, West Virginia? He started his YouTube channel just about the same time I started mine a couple years ago. And he is an accomplished barbecue competition guy. He wins stuff on barbecue competitions and goes to competitions a lot. But when he started his channel, I noticed he had the most amazing rub and spice collection I had ever seen. It's just a huge cabinet with all these rubs and spices behind him. And now what he has done is he has teamed up with Michael Petrie. I think his name is Michael. It's Petrie anyway. He's not too far. He grew up not too far from where I live, about an hour's drive from here in Kinder, Louisiana. Now lives in the Houston area. Petrie's in charge of Heaven Made products. I've never tried Heaven Made products, but I've heard they're really good. I'm going to try some today because Rich has come up with his own spice blend, and he has Heaven Made products producing them for him. He's got 3 of them, all right? And I'm gonna have a link below to his website, okay? But if anybody knows what spices ought to go in places, it's Rich, because he knows the rubs and spices that he has, all right? So this is what we got. He's got a sweet, he's got a hot and spicy, and he's got an all-purpose. Now, if you read the ingredients, all the ingredients say the same thing. Let me put on my little reading glasses, I'll read them to you. All right, all of them just say sugars, paprika, chili powder, peppers, salt, garlic, onion, sweet, secret spices, chicken, and beef stock. So they all say the same thing, but since one's hot and spicy, obviously it must have more peppers in it. And since one's sweet, obviously it must have more sugar in it. So I don't know which ones I'm gonna use on these country style ribs, pork steak style, but I got a feeling I'm probably gonna use the all-purpose, but let's try it. Here's the sweet, all right, sweet. Let me see what the sweet tastes like first. Got that in my hand. Excuse me. You know, that's not too sweet. It's not too sweet. It's sweet. Well, that's pretty good. I think we'll go with that. Rich, that's good. All right, let's get the all-purpose. And there's a little spice in that sweet too. There's a little spice in the sweet. All right, let's try the all-purpose. That might go on my country style ribs. Not nearly as sweet as the sweet. Just as spicy as the sweet, but not as sweet as the sweet. I just dropped the lid down on the floor. Okay, I'll get it in a minute. All right. You know, that would be good as just a season, just an all-around season. You want to put it on red beans or something like that. Just sprinkle it on top of your eggs. This doesn't have to be a barbecue rub. That's just good as an all-purpose seasoning. Rich, that's pretty good. I like that. That's good. That's probably what we're gonna go with. I was planning on the sweet, but I think we're gonna go with that. All right, now the hot and spicy. Okay, get a big old thing of it right there, see? Oh yeah. That's like just a little bit of chipotle in there. I don't know, Rich, what you got in? It's not just cayenne giving a spice. There's cayenne. It's gotta have cayenne in it. A little jalapeno in it too. I don't know, I'm guessing. I have no idea, it doesn't say, they're secret. Maybe piquant peppers? I don't know, I'm not an expert. That's definitely hotter and spicier. That's for wings. Gotta save that for wings, not going on my pork steaks tonight. That's gotta go with some wings, some other things, but not my pork, country style ribs. All right, I'll tell you what it's gonna be. It's either all-purpose or sweets going on the country style ribs. Let me prep them. Okay, got these country style pork ribs. They were at the grocer, and I could have cut some of the fat off. I should have cut some of the fat off, but I didn't. All right, and I could use all 3 of his rubs on some of these, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use the sweet. I was kind of leaning toward that because it is pork. Sweet goes well with pork. And I asked my boss lady, my wonderful wife, and she said, yeah, go with the sweet. It's pork. So, and like I said, it's not too sweet. I thought it was going to be almost like a candy type rub, but it's not. Because I know some of those competition guys can get some sweet pork ribs and stuff. But this is going to be good. All right, so I'm just going to rub them all over here. I'm going to flip them over, do the same thing on the other side. And it is mid-December here at my house, and the weather outside is frightful. But under my patio, I got a fire that's so delightful right there in my Weber kettle. So we'll be cooking under the patio, and I'll meet you out there. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so we're under my patio because it's raining and it's cold and whatever. Now what this is about half a chimney of charcoal briquettes, and then I filled the chimney up to about 2/3 full with 5 or 6 big old chunks of mesquite wood. And that's what we're going to use. The Slow N Sear is not going to be slow tonight, all right? Get that on there. Just like that. I'm going to cover it up now. We'll be right back for the with the ribs on it. All right, got that thing up there screaming about 350, 400. And what I'm going to do is just sear these first. Then we're going to move them off. Now, I could reverse sear them, but I'm not. All right. Now, I didn't tell you this on camera in there, or if I did, I'll just tell you again. What I did, I marinated these for about 4 hours in a mixture, 50-50 mixture, or 1-to-1 ratio mixture of soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce. I actually used about 3 ounces of each, and then I threw in a few dashes of Crystal hot sauce, and that's what they got marinated in. About 4 hours, and we put on this Rich's Rivers Dirt. All right, I think I might have called it dust earlier, but it's Rich's Rivers Dirt. And we need to sear those for a little bit longer. All right, these have been going a few minutes. We're gonna flip them, just like that. That little one, it'll cook pretty quick. All right, now what I'm going to do is just move them all over here to this side. And we're going to let them finish indirect. And now we get some room to do the others. If you don't have a Slow N Sear, it doesn't matter. You can get a charcoal basket. You get a very similar effect, or just pile the charcoal up on one side. I like the way this one does. It works well and really puts out some heat for searing, and it does a good job with keeping everything even over here. So flip them. Come here to me. There you go. If these were pork steaks, I'd do them the same way. Country style ribs are cut thinner and thicker a little bit, but I'd probably do the same thing. All right, I've moved them around a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and just move them to the indirect side right over here. This is the sweet. It's got a lot of sugar in it, so I don't want to sear them too much and burn all that sugar in there. All right, I'm gonna cover it up. And let it go. 156 right there. But that big part, yeah, that's it. It's done. All right, big one's done. Let's get them off of here. So I got to get them rested and tested. Okay, well there they are. They have rested and now it's time to get them tested. So, this is one of the bigger ones, one of the bigger pieces of meat. We'll cut into that and see if it just cuts easy. Look at that right there. All right. My wife has made some tomato gravy and we're gonna put that over rice and we're gonna serve these up. And you know what? The testing one's gonna be this little chunk right here. Right there and right there. I'm gonna test this piece. Yep, come on, cut for me. Right there. And in that wonderful large skillet is my wife's tomato gravy. That's one of the main reasons I married her, is because of how well she makes tomato gravy. We're gonna serve that on rice. And these country style pork ribs are right there. All right, we're gonna test Rich's River Dirt sweet style on this country style pork rib right here. I've just given my daughter, Hannah, she's just off camera some. What'd you think of it?
It was really good. I like it.
And my wife had some a little earlier. What'd you think of it, honey?
It was wonderful. But
That's a big old bite. Y'all gotta talk.
They were very pretty.
It's not too sweet, but it's still got, it's good.
No, it's not too sweet. I thought it was gonna be like candy, Hannah.
I thought it'd be a
Because it
little
was
bit
sweet.
more like ham, but it,
But it's
Well, I
not.
tasted the seasoning, so I didn't think it was going to be candy-like, but I thought it would be
I like
good.
it. It's good.
I gotta eat another piece right here. Rich, you did a great job. Y'all check out Rich's River Smokers West Virginia's YouTube channel. He's a competition cook. He'll tell you a lot about cooking competition stuff. He's got a lot of apparatuses, apparati, whatever the plural is of apparatus, to cook on. And he knows what he's talking about when he talks about seasonings. He's got an amazing collection and now he's selling his own stuff. A link to his website is below. Rich's River Dirt, 3 flavors, sweet, hot and spicy, and one right in the middle, all purpose. All really, really good. That all purpose, you could probably use it on just about anything you wanted to sprinkle it on. Probably be good on eggs, scrambled eggs, I'm thinking. Big Lou Barbecue. Thanks, Rich.